For my final Adam Sandler film study, I watched probably his most Jewish film ever. I knew little to nothing about Jewish religion and costumes, and this was a very entertaining first approach. As I said yesterday, I think Sandler's best roles are where he plays a more serious and mature character, and that doesn't mean he can let himself be funny. That being said, this movie's not at all about him, but about his real-life daughters who play the lead and her sister, whose father in the film is Sandler himself. It was also an interesting perspective into the influence of social media in high school kids. That's experience I didn't live through. Thank God. The closest I had was playing Club Penguin with my friends. Overall, I enjoyed the film. I appreciate it was written by a woman. It ain't a rule, but it helps a lot when the main character and the writer have lived through at least some similar experiences. Plus, I also just learned this story is based on a book. It would have been so easy for Sandler, who's producing the film, to take the reins, but I definitely believe it was a good call not doing it. The story is about the friendship of two Jewish girls that eventually breaks because of social interactions with other people, and mainly the guy in the image I'm drawing. This will then lead to more situations where they each try to harm each other emotionally until one of the two goes way over the line, somewhat accidentally. I won't go into much detail because it's a movie I think you can enjoy. The slang and some interactions are too modern for me, but it wasn't that annoying nor distracting. The ending I think was great. You pretty much could have seen it coming, but I have to say I didn't. Which is cool. I was surprised. I thought it would be a smaller gesture that would do the trick. An overall sweet coming of age and parenting story. Next week I'm watching Chris Columbus films, starting with one that came out just 3 days ago. See ya!